Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your San Diego Padres.
Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Darvish.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it remains 2-2. The pitch. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth on the run, throw to first. Out. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ketel Marte stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. Merrill makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Diego. And today on the hill, Zach Gallen. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Gallen cites the fact that as a kid he had small hands, and that allowed him to develop his changeup. Still a really good pitch for him now as a major leaguer.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And Manny gets a piece.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Two outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. And that skips into dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Moreno, in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Bogarts sends it to first and quickly one away in the 2nd.
That is fit. The catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. Foul ball there. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab. Out. Number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Blaze Alexander in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Darvish kicks, delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the
Leading up
second.
for the
Now the left
Padres,
fielder,
the
Gavin
left fielder,
Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Gallen back to work. That's in for a strike. And there's a ball. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Next offering is down low. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Batting fifth. That's good.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. No score here in the second.
Oh, 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Perdomo to second, on to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double
fifth.
play.
The
That was a
first
thing of
baseman.
beauty from start to finish.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Alexander has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Alek Thomas now.
Leading off for Arizona, the designated hitter, Alek Thomas.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Darvish delivers. Swings and misses. And there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the rookie center fielder. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. So the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And he grounds one to the right side. To first, Darvish gets him 1, 2, 3. Diamondbacks down quickly. Still no score. As we go to the left of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And a breaking ball misses outside. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Just missed. Fought off foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Digging in, Freddie Fermin. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out towards right center field. Carroll makes the grab on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Luis Ariz stands in. Grounded out his first time. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a swing and a miss there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Cronenworth on at second with 2 down. And that is downstairs. And the count's full.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
No
but no advance from the runners. Two on, 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll moves towards it. He's got it. That is the inning. Padres leave a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball, that's down.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Ketel Marte. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a little bit low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. The D-backs hitless so far in the game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Way outside, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gabriel Moreno. Grounded out his first time up.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill gets under it, nabs it, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom four. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gavin.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mid, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Sheets, batting with one down, takes a strike. And the 0-1. Stays alive. That one not close. Now 1-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next one in the dirt. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Darvish back to work. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Blaze.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander. His first at bat was a strikeout. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is downstairs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that is cut out and missed. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now the DH, Alek Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Thomas, 24 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. O'Hearn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. And that one is inside.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next offering misses. 3-0.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Ramon Laureano. First time up, he grounded to third. And that's in for a strike. O'Hearn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Jake Cronenworth doubled his first time. And there's a foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in, and Laureano in scoring position. Just missed.
Off the plate.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Now batting, the catcher,
Freddie Fermin will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Fouled off left side. And that misses off the outside edge. And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the inside corner for a strike. And downstairs. Struck him out looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give him much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Petco Park. And now the center fielder, number 13.
Tim Tawa.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
McCarthy.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Grounded out his first time up. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The Diamondbacks still looking for their first hit in this one. And that one is downstairs. Yeah, the count 1-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Laureano under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill snags it, and that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Manny Machado. And that one clips the corner.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fastball is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that one missing low.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder,
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Merrill.
Zach Gallen won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
new pitcher
Arizona.
now, Nabil Crismatt.
Number 61.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Liner to second, and picked on the hop, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. A strikeout and a walk. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air out to center, Perdomo. Long run on his horse. Reaching for it and brings it in. Padres leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
One-oh.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
Ball.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hart getting loose as well.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. Blaze Alexander in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. There's the strike. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of moving. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you, Darvish. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Adrian Morejon into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Alec Thomas getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And now the center fielder. And that drops in for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Moreno, the runner at third. Alexander on at first with 2 down. That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch misses. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed inside with the curve. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
To third. Here's Marte for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. That one missed. Freddie Fermin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out to short. Perdomo tosses to first, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kyle Hart.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the order now. The batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the closer, is getting loose. On the ground, right side, Cronenworth. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you
can't glove it cleanly, gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him two errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there, and it's 0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And the count 1-2. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Gabriel Moreno.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
0-1.
Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is down low. In the air, right side. And he'll play it on a bounce. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Moreno at second with 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Del Castillo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Next offering way upstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Sheets makes the play, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jalen Beeks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now into the game, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll play second.
Number 6.
So now the DH spot, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a strike. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, called strike. Movement in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now
we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Beeks, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. And they trail it here 2-1.
Pitching for the Padres.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. That catches the zone for a strike, and we're underway from San Diego.
One strike.
Darvish kicks, delivers. On the ground. Cronenworth throws on to first. And an easy out to start the game. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
2 down, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-2.
That's inside, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Darvish delivers. And that's in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Darvish checks on the runner. Carroll back in on a dive.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
This one high in the air to left center. Sheets sizing this one up. And that is that. One left for Arizona, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Strike.
That one the other way. Perdomo throws to first in time, and a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Manny Machado stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball. Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. Padres leave one, scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now here is Adrian Del Castillo. Darvish back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Darvish in his 13th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Japan. And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Here's a rocket out to left. Sheets makes the play. One away.
That is good. The third baseman, Blaze.
Next to hit for Arizona, Blaze Alexander. That misses. 1-0. Darvish, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Second inning here, no score. Up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly, gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Alec Thomas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he hits a ground ball right side. 3rd out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Two one.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Strike 1. Bogaerts over at first with one away. Gallen checks on the runner. Bogaerts dives back.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one in the air center field, under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a foul straight back. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Good eye in that spot.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. top half of the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. And a foul ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. Ripped on a line. Laureano puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Number 2.
So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that one is inside ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job, a bad ball hitter.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Walked and stole a base his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That one inside. Look out. Here's a 2-1. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Strike on the inside corner. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 2 outs. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of left center field. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Now that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Adrian Del Castillo, 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball misses down and away. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 on with 2 away. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Arise in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to short. Perdomo. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Here comes Manny Machado. Walked his first time.
Machado.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Alek Thomas.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
He went around, according to Carl Dixon. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one moves his feet. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a foul ball. Here's your 1. He swings and fouls one off. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. 1 gone, runner at first. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. On the ground at first, O'Hearn throws to second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Nick Pivetta up and loosening in the pen. Estrada warming up as well.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. And that is the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 2-0. And we're back. And here is Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 with a single so far. swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Padres.
Pivetta gets the call from the pen.
Number 27.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one.
Marte.
Pivetta, 32 years old, and he was born in Canada. And misses inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Laureano sprinting after it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses. Ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
One down, base is empty.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Laureano going back. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up, his 32nd of the year. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Gabriel Moreno. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a curve through for a strike. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
So a man at first, and here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. That clips the corner. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Blaze.
Now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. Slap the other way, foul.